everyone, happy Thanksgiving. It is November 22nd and I just wanted to do a quick update on my weight. Last week I told you guys, I'd gained 5 pounds after going off my plan, but I have lost 2 pounds this week, so I was able to get rid of two of the 5 pounds anyways. I'm down to 146.6. So, which is about a week, so I'm happy with that. I'm moving in the right direction. So I'm back on track. And I just was thinking about the Thanksgiving time and how a lot of people, are just hoping to maintain their weight over the holidays. But I was kind of thinking, well, why should we just have to maintain our weight? Why can't we still lose weight during the holidays? So I'm actually going to challenge myself and see if I can get into the 130s by January 1st, 2012. So even if it's just 139.9, just getting into the 130s. So that's where I start, my new plan. It's like it's a holiday resolution instead of a New Year's resolution. It'll be my holiday resolution. And so that will entail me losing about 6.6 pounds or 6.7 pounds to get down to 139.9. So that's my goal. So it's about 6 weeks and that's about 1 pound a week. So I think I can do it. So I want to see if over the holidays with all the temptations, if I can still lose the weight. Because even though there's lots of temptations and stuff, look at holiday shopping. Holiday shopping is a workout. I consider it a total workout. You're there 2-3 hours and you're starving and famished and, you eat. But you're getting that workout because, you're moving around, you're picking up things, you're kneeling down, you're, looking at clothes racks, you're getting a great workout. So I think it can be done. And that's my goal. So I'll see if I can. I just want to get out of the 40s. I've been in the 140s for way too long. And I know I can get into the 130s. And you know what? So what, holidays? And one of the reasons I know I can do it, because I remember seeing someone on YouTube, and she's one of the YouTube stars in the weight loss community. She's just done phenomenal. I can't remember who it is, but I remember seeing her page. And if you look at it, it shows exactly when she started her diet. And I think it was either around Thanksgiving last year or Thanksgiving the year before. And when I first saw that, I thought, that is crazy that you would start dieting right before Thanksgiving or on Thanksgiving. That's just... But then I thought about, why not? Is there any right time to start dieting or start eating healthy? There's really not. So I'm going to see if I can do it. See if it really matters, that it's the holidays. I'm not going to try just to maintain. I want to lose. So like I said, 1 pound a week for the next 6 weeks and see if I can do it on January 1st. So anyway, that's it. I was going to end this video. I have a recipe that I did make and I filmed it a few days ago. And one thing that when people think about being a vegan, people think, oh, they only eat, carrots and lettuce. And that's true. We do eat a lot of carrots and lettuce. But we also eat a lot of other fantastic foods that are just good, filling, wholesome. And so one of the things the recipe is going to show is, it's called vegan shepherd's pie. And it's, it's similar to, the traditional shepherd's pie, but it's completely vegan. And it's just a total comfort food. It's awesome. I make it all the time and it just satisfies. Where I don't get a craving for meat, dairy, anything. So anyway, so I'm going to show that recipe if anyone's interested. And you guys all have a very, very, very happy Thanksgiving. Try to be pretty good. Don't get, eat what you want, just don't stuff yourself. That's always been my issue, stuffing yourself. And then, plan a walk or something, or, some type of activity afterwards. I always traditionally played ping pong afterwards, and that really did give you a little bit of workout. So anyways, happy Thanksgiving. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to do a comfort food recipe, and this one is called shepherd's pie. And you first start out with about 4 medium potatoes, and you want to boil those until done for about 20 minutes, 20-25 minutes. And now you don't have to use sweet potatoes. I'm using sweet potatoes. This is the orange kind, and then the regular yellow sweet potato. So, but you can also use russet potatoes or red potatoes, new potatoes, whatever potatoes you like. you can use. So you want to let's first start and boil these. Okay, so now I boil them with the skin on just because I want to get all the nutrients possible in this recipe, and I think it tastes fine. So, I'm going to let that boil and cook those, like I said, 20-25 minutes, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to get together my other ingredients. Okay, so while my sweet potatoes are boiling, I went and put together the other ingredients that I'm going to need to mix together, and basically what it is, it's a whole package of, my favorite product, the Yves meatless ground. Okay, that's a soy-based meat. So I have that in there. And then I also put corn, about a half a cup of carrots, half a cup of peas. And these are all canned. Now you can use fresh vegetables if you want, but you do need to cook them before, because they're not going to get cooked when they go in the oven. So those are all 3 canned, and then I also put like a half a cup or maybe more of fresh mushrooms, which will get cooked. So, and you can, traditional shepherd's pie usually just has peas and carrots, so you can just double the peas and carrots, use that. I love corn, so that's why I added corn, and then I added mushrooms too, and you can experiment. You can probably do any vegetable in here. I think it would work really well. So I'm just using those 4 vegetables, and I also am using vegetarian wild mushroom gravy. Any mushroom gravy will do. It's totally fine. This is great. It doesn't have any fat in it at all. And the whole thing has like about 120 calories. So I'm going to pour that in there. And then also, I'm not going to use this, but in a pinch, if you can't find mushroom gravy, I have used this before. Now this is 250 calories for the entire can, and it's half fat. So I try not to use it, only in a pinch, but it works as well. It does have a little bit of milk. It's about around 1%, so it's not that much. So you can just put this whole can in there if you don't have, if you can't find any mushroom gravy. Also, 2 other ingredients: cayenne pepper. So basically, it's to taste, so it depends on how much cayenne you like. You want to do it just to taste, what works for you. And then also garlic powder. I only have garlic salt, but it calls for garlic powder. And again, it's to taste, so whatever's going to work for you, just put it in there. You can experiment. That's what I like about this recipe. It's just so flexible and easy, and you can put it together really fast while your potatoes are boiling, and I'm going to go ahead and mix that together. Okay, so here it is all mixed up, and I just went ahead and just put it in a 9x9 pan. And now the recipe actually calls for 1 can of mushroom gravy. It doesn't even say the size. This happens to be 16 ounces, which makes it a little bit runny, so you can maybe use a little bit less if you wanted to make it a little thicker, or, put in more vegetables. It's up to you, because it's all about, the calories and controlling the calories. And and then you preheat the oven to 350. And I'll go ahead and do that, and I'm still waiting for my potatoes to be done. And once they're done, I'll go ahead and mash those up. Okay, so I went ahead and mashed up the sweet potatoes. And you kind of make them like traditional potatoes. I just actually put in like a 1/4 cup of soy milk. But you can use, if I had coconut milk or almond milk, I would have just used a 1/4 cup of that. You can use more. I just don't even, you probably don't even need to use it, because the recipe also calls for 2 tablespoons of margarine. But why would I add margarine that's 200 calories when you can't even taste the difference? So I just say, get rid of the margarine altogether out of your mashed potatoes. And then you can also salt and pepper to taste if you want. You don't even need to add salt. But so this is what it looks like. So I just spread the mashed potatoes right over the mixture. And now I didn't use a food processor because I don't have one, but if you want a real creamy mashed potatoes, you can use a food processor as well. And like I said, you see that it's orange, and I use a sweet potato just because it's just so loaded with nutrients. I mean, it has everything in there. I mean, the sweet potato is just such an ideal food. So, okay, so now I'm going to put that in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, so here is the finished product. And I'm going to take a little taste here. Just in the corner, it's a little hot. Okay. Mmm. Mmm. Delicious. Mmm. Comfort food beyond belief. I'm telling you. The only thing on this batch I would recommend, probably a little bit too, I'd cut back on the gravy just a little bit. It's a little runny, but delicious. Oh, I also forgot to say that each square, if you can see, has about 275 calories. So you're getting a huge amount for under 300 calories, and it's so satisfying. I totally recommend it. Yummy. Say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.